Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with me, Suchitra Rajkumari. First, the headlines. Manipur celebrates Sajibu Nomopan Vacherauba with traditional and religious fervor. Prime Minister Narendra Modi extends greetings to the people of Manipur. Tension prevails in Ukhrul-Kangpokpi border as fresh exchange of gunfire reported at Sanakaithe village and nearby hills. And NIA files charge sheet against 3 cadres who proscribed PLA in connection with Nambol ambush last year. Now the news in detail. Sanamahi followers across the state celebrated Sajibu Nomopan Vacherauba with festive fervor and religious sanctity today to mark the beginning of a new year. People began celebrating the festival by offering grains and fresh vegetables to Lining Thau Sanamahi at the shrine preserved inside every Meitei house. They also prepared traditional Meitei foods to offer to the deities, praying for the prosperity and well-being of their families. Neighbors also exchanged food with one another, sharing the essence of togetherness. On the other hand, people of all ages climbed nearby hillocks, locally known as Chairauching, at different locations in the afternoon, symbolizing pursuit of spiritual growth and progress as devotees paid homage to deities to ensure a prosperous year ahead. Thangmaiban Chairauching was one among the hillocks where a large number of people were seen climbing. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has extended greetings on the occasion of Sajibu Nomopan Vacherauba to people of Manipur. In a post on X, Prime Minister Modi wrote that may the new year bring abundant joy, prosperity and success in all endeavors. PM Modi also prayed that the spirit of hope and positivity prevails everywhere as people in Manipur celebrate Sajibu Nomopan Vacherauba. First, state-level Tingkum Kathan Kumron Kumhai, which marks the common New Year festival for Sanamahi followers from Meitei, Kabui, Mading and Chothe communities, was held at Lamlang Hupi Chothe Khul in Bisnupur district today. The event began with the hoisting of 7-colored flag known as Salai Taret flag, Salai Taret Firal at Sanamahi Kubam, located inside the residential premise of Chothe Khulakpa. Speaking in this regard, Khulakpa of Sawombung Kabui Kun Kamsan Gangmumai Kabui expressed contentment on the successful organization of the festival for the first time, stating it marks the common ground for celebrating New Year according to the traditional Manipuri lunar calendar. He further wished that the festival would bring joy, peace, and communal harmony among the indigenous communities in the state.
Yam Nungai, Hanadagi, Makam Marang Kangdana, Quashi, Sumaina, Layam, the Port, say, Akang Haikayana, Akoy Yek Salai Laiba, Sanami, Ningba, Masikana, Lay, Tigalapati, Sote, Marine, Kabui, Maitay, Lining, so Sanami, Loine Lali, hybrid, Dudi, Akoy Sahi, how say, Maisigi Sajibugi, no more pan, Basida Sarao, Sahi, how I have said Panto Asi, Haidana, Quay, Wadi, Loine, Punguk, Narmatung, the Kuito do, Rigadi, Akoy Amatanina, Sanami Ningba, Koyak Salai Laiba, Adu Koi Punchi Laga, Masigum Tabake, Tausi, Zati Amomana, Tawusharupude, Akoy Puduna, Dingian Manana, Akoy Tabak Dominasi, Adu Regadi, Afaba, Adu Oyani, Koi, Corporsal, Nava, Amaga, Unity Labor, Tabak Insang, Tawamatam, Koi Puxen, President Tinana, Ring must have got Taran Kuding Koi Punchi Laga Tabak Domina with the quality of Pabo Orani, Hida, Masitabak Panto, Azum Tok, Panto even in the sea.
Large number of devotees thronged at the shrine of Ibutho Wangbrel Khana Chauba located at Sadangkhong to offer prayers on the eve of Sajibu Nongmapan Machairauba today. The ritual began at 7 a.m. with the opening of the shrine by Lai Selungba. Later, the devotees prayed for their well-being and prosperity by offering fresh grains and vegetables. Speaking in this regard, Ibutho Haraubu Thogolup Sadangkhong Chairman T.H. Tomba highlighted the significance of performing rituals and offering prayers at the shrine, stating that it is an age-old tradition associated with the Sanamahi followers.
Asi Sajibugi no panba sagon limit asigi dagi khoi ngasi dagi khara jawwa ido wangbrel Sadangkhong da lejaba asigi ha kudingi khoi thongse hangjaragani kanagumina haikal laikat tamningba kudingmak lakpiu mase khoi tha kudingi no panba sida khoi ido wangbrel gi thongse hangjaragani asi Sajibugi.
Tension prevails in areas surrounding the Sinakaitai village in Ukhrul district as fresh gunfire was reported today between suspected Kuki armed militants and Tangkhul Naga village volunteers. Sources informed that a fresh gunfiring erupted at Sinakaitai village at around 3:20 p.m. today. According to Secretary of Sinakaitai Village Authority, suspected Kuki armed militants reportedly started firing automatic weapons from multiple directions from the Lungtar Hill range. On the other hand, Kuki villagers' exchange of fire broke out along the hill stretch bordering Naga-dominated Sararikhong, Tongo village and Kuki-dominated Songphel Mulam village in Ukhrul district. Kuki villagers have also claimed that villagers from Dongsom in Gangpokpi district, including women and children, were allegedly attacked by armed miscreants from Sinakaitai village, Ukhrul district, while returning from Saikul Hill town after shopping. The exchange of gun firing went on till 5:10 p.m. So far, there is no report of any injuries or casualties on both sides.
Asa
The National Investigation Agency, NIA, on Wednesday filed a charge sheet against 3 cadres of the banned People's Liberation Army PLA outfit in connection with last year's ambush on an Assam Rifles vehicle in Nambol area, in which 2 paramilitary personnel were killed. The charge sheet filed before the NIA Special Court in Imphal names the 3 accused under various provisions of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita BNS, the Arms Act, the Prevention of Damage to Public Property Act, the Explosive Substances Act, and the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act 1967 UAPA. The accused have been identified as Thongram Sadananda Singh, alias Ngachik, alias Purakpa, Khundongbam Oji Maitai, alias Kailal, and Irengbam Jugindra Maitai, alias Jugin Maitai, all residents of Manipur. They had been arrested earlier by law enforcement agencies. It may be mentioned that the attack on an Assam Rifles truck took place on September 19 of 2025 at Nambol Sabalaikai in Bisnupur district. According to investigators, the ambush was carried out by PLA cadres as part of a larger conspiracy to spread terror among the public and wage war against the government with the aim of destabilizing the country. NIA investigations revealed that on the day of the incident, armed PLA cadres equipped with prohibited firearms and explosive materials had assembled at the Nambol Sabalaikai crossing and launched a coordinated ambush on the truck. The vehicle was severely damaged in the attack, which resulted in the deaths of 2 Assam Rifles personnel and left 5 others grievously injured. Security forces have arrested 4 cadres belonging to various proscribed groups during separate operations that were conducted in the past 48 hours. In one of the operations, security forces arrested one cadre of Pripak Pro from Kanchipur area under Singjamai police station in Imphal West district. The arrested person is Taurem Arun Kumar Singh, 32 years of age, of Chanam Sandrok Makhalekai, Imphal East district. In another operation, security forces arrested an active cadre of KCP PWG from the proximity of Irilbung High School, Bamun Kampu. The arrested person is Mutum Ranjan Singh, alias Mangal, 46 years of age, of Wangkai Ayangpali in Imphal East district. In a separate operation, security forces arrested one active cadre of Pripak from Thaudam Laisham Leirak under Thobal district. The arrested person is 25 years old, Thaudam Jinko Singh, alias Sanathoy of Thaudam Wang Mataba. Security forces also seized two 7.62 by 39 mm live rounds and a two-wheeler from his possession. Meanwhile, security forces also arrested an active woman cadre of KCP PWG. The arrested person is Thokchom Devarani Devi, 43 years of age, of Kongmumakha Uchekon in Imphal East district. In another operation, security forces recovered weapons and explosive items during search conducted at Bisnupur district's Ithing Mamang ground area. In the operation, security forces recovered 1.303 rifle along with magazine, 1.32 mm pistol along with magazine, and 36 hand grenade, one local-made bomb, 12 live rounds ammunition of different calibers, 15 INSAS empty cartridges, and one bulletproof plate. And now it's time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship ki makada Skill Development Training on Solar Installation hausagadori. 9 days training amasung ₹5,000 stipend expert resource person kayana takadaba training program ni. Akupa marol kidamak KV Philanthropy Khabam Lamkhai Manipuri amasung Imphal West kina LMS Arcade Ningthemsa Karong Hairanggoithong Imphal West. Aikogi contact number 8732017957 natraga 8798240167 da contact tobiro.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. Tumukong Village Authority has blamed the negligence of Electricity Department of Manipur government for the death of its chairman Laurembam Open, who died of electrocution after a high tensile wire came into contact with the victim at Tumukong Village. Speaking on the sideline of a protest, advisor of Village Authority Wanglembam Basanta demanded Electricity Department to take responsibility for the death of Laurembam Open. He further informed that the HD wire has been dangling just 11 feet above the ground, and in the past, villagers have been complaining to relevant authorities to fix the low dangling wire. However, their complaints have been ignored. Due to this negligence by Electricity Department, the unfortunate accident has killed Laurembam Open by electrocution. Speaking further, Wanglembam Basanta also complained about similar low-dangling HT wire in paddy fields, informed that farmers have been exposed to extreme risk due to this. While demanding justice for the victim, Tumukong Village Authority has urged relevant authorities to ensure safety of the people in the village.
IST Uriba, where a sea automatic name of the Pitarama to Kota Wangiba, a cinnamon or the Hana, Na Paro, Karapadam Haki Koi, Chopoki Pirate Koje, do the IST where Sida, Staurubadagi, the Engrabokoje, do not Tasoba Pangiba, IST where a Sina Tone have seen number 1 in a Tanzania. Daita Kudima, Electricity Department, Asina, Pubigadabani, Maramdi, IST where Pubuma Tamda Pikia, Wangadagi, Hibagi, Sapsaba, Mapung Paba, Pit Ohendaba, Amasung, lineman sing like Nasidagina, Asi Mangatrani Manungsida, Mokola, Magakona Jukunzigi, Teaching the Jews of Sanhai. Adumoku Mokona Kia, Logdana, Inimna, Mayasi Pitorga, Tambiramani, Maramaduna, Nasigi, Toiba Taudosi, Yam Mochoi, Kulasigi Yarmeni. Uzik, Songi Dam, Saita Puriba, Quagi, IST, Yarsiu, Yangbiu, Adukimatic, named the portion of Tobayadre. Asumba Kudong Chadaba, Kia Logdaba, Asumba, Mayam Sinda, Mamang the Sukia Tokare, Adungasimoxi Toibas, Aduna Maramoidana, Electricity Departmenta, Masi Ujimak, Yam Tubamatamda, Kia Lobiu, Loina Nangasigi, Daita Kudimak, like Dribiziki, Daita Kudimak, Makona Pugadam Neapsi.
All Impui Students Union, ISU, has categorically and unequivocally rejected the alleged fabricated and misleading claims put forth by the so-called Ke Songlung Village Authority. In a statement, the Students Union claimed that the assertion that Ke Songlung is a legally recognized village under the Manipur Gazette of 1961 is a blatant distortion of facts. It went on to clarify that there exists no historical, administrative, or legal record to substantiate the existence of such a village prior to the 1992-94 Kuki-Naga conflict. The Students' Union maintained that certain groups of displaced Kukis who were temporarily allowed by the Manipur government to settle in the reserved forest area of Kangchup in the aftermath of the conflict subsequently named it as Kangchup Songlung or Ke Songlung. It further urged the state and central government to thoroughly investigate the matter, including the role of security forces safeguarding the illegal settlements and illicit activities. AISU also advised to all concerned to respect historical facts, legal provisions, and established ground realities, warning that any further attempt to distort facts or provoke misunderstanding will be firmly opposed. Manipur police have made major success in seizing drugs during operations conducted at multiple locations. Manipur police arrested a man with 1.5 kilograms of opium from Paugakchau Ikai police station checkpoint in Bishnupur district. The arrested person is Anil Gautam, 34 years of age, of Toribari village under Senapati district. In another operation, Manipur police also seized 56,216 SP tablet capsules from a man at Boragali in Thangal Bazaar. The arrested person is identified as Laisham Kunjomani, 52 years of age, of Iram Sipai Mayai Lekai, who is present residing at Sagolban Amudon Akam Lekai. In another incident, Manipur police also arrested a man with 271 grams of heroin number 4 from Kwaktas Agriculture Training Institute along the National Highway number 2 under Paugakchau Police Station in Bishnupur district. The arrested person is Muhammad Altab Hussain, 21 years of age, of Kairao Makting Awang Lekai in Imphal East district. Manipur Tribal Indigenous Farmers Committee, MTIFC, has urged the government to provide tin roofing to those house owners affected by the recent hailstorm in Tengnopal district. Addressing a press meet, MTIFC Tengnopal District Committee President S. Dangsha asserted that it had gathered information about the recent hailstorm damaging 125 houses in 17 villages of Tengnopal District, including those in the remote areas bordering Myanmar. He further urged the government authorities to assess the damage caused by the hailstorm in the district and provide quality tin roofing. Dangsha claimed that the organization has received information about distributing very thin tin roofing to some affected villagers. Alleging that the government has yet to compensate villagers for a previous landslide in the district, Dangsha urged the government to provide both financial aid and tin roofing this month.
2025 concerned authorities in the disaster management through the relief miyam si mo na collection tawraga khun da list pi khalo han pi ba matam da khun miyam si submit toy low shock khiba ising na pu khiba landslide taw khiba miyam si pi adubu ngasi phawa akhoi gi concern authority singna mai gi shock liba mi sing sida pi khre haiba gi report si am phawa akhoi ngasi phaw phangdri aduna masi gi phangandaba lan khiba singsu yaraga di athu bada within sigi march manung sida lan khiba singdusu anthagi nauna shock khiba gi miyam dusu pb ba habisi akhoi gi indigenous farmers committee ga pambani masi akhoi praja gi damakta akhoi haijabani.
Central Bureau of Communication, Field Office Tamenglong and CBCRO Imphal jointly organized a special outreach program on the theme Nari Shakti and Vikshit Bharat at Pretty Lamb Institute in Tamenglong District Headquarters today. Advocate Daniel Kamson and Chief Medical Officer Tamenglong Dr. G. Maza Chunglu attended the program as resource persons and highlighted the significance of Nari Shakti and Vikshit Bharat at 2047. They also spoke about Sukanya Suraksha Yojana and on human papillomavirus HPV. Speaking in the program, Principal of Pretty Lamb Institute Gai Donglung thanked organizers for conducting the awareness program and for educating the people on various schemes taken up by government for women and children. The program also witnessed cultural performances by private registered troops, PRT of Malam Liabao. Now, Horticulture and Soil Conservation Tamenglong, in collaboration with Humble Bee at the Red Buzzworthy Venture Private Limited, Ambarnath Thane Maharashtra, and Hill Beekeepers Association Tamenglong, conducted scientific beekeeping and bee breeding techniques under PMDDKY at Gadailong Horticulture Farm, Tamenglong. The initiative is crucial as Tamenglong district gears up to produce maximum honey for the state of Manipur. Tamenglong district is among the 100 districts chosen nationwide for PM Dhan Dhanya Krishi Yojana as aspirational agricultural districts. The district now focuses on scientific beekeeping and breeding techniques to improve honeybee health, productivity and sustainability. According to Armstrong Pame, Joint Secretary, Department of Higher Education, who is also the Central Nodal Officer for Tamenglong, 100 farmers will be selected in the first phase and they will be trained in scientific beekeeping techniques. 500 boxes have reached the town and training has started. And they are targeting at least 1,000 liters of honey being produced monthly. .143 Battalion CRPF Lamphilpat celebrated the 87th CRPF Day Parade with great patriotism and enthusiasm today. The occasion marks a significant milestone in the history of the force, as on this day in 1950, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel presented the flag color to CRPF, making the occasion highly significant for the force. Omnath Chatraj, 2IC Commandant CCD 143 Battalion paid tribute to the martyrs and addressed officers and personnel, emphasizing the significance of the day. The day is dedicated to honoring the brave officers and personnel of the force who have sacrificed their lives in service to the nation. Later in the evening, a volleyball match and a Barakhana for Jawan were also organized. The vibrant spirit of Sajibu Nomopan Vichedauba, the traditional New Year festival of Manipur, was celebrated with joy and cultural fervor at company operating bases Longa Koideng and Irengbam in Imphal West today. The festivities brought together local residents and Assam Rifles personnel in a shared expression of renewal, harmony and community spirit. At Longa Koideng, the celebrations witnessed enthusiastic participation from the village chief, the president of the youth club, and villagers including women, men, and children. Assam Rifles troops interacted warmly with the attendees, exchanging festive greetings and reinforcing bonds of mutual respect. The event concluded with exchanges of goodwill and gifts, symbolizing solidarity and enduring trust between the force and the community. Assam Rifles also organized Chairauba celebrations at Irengbam, where villagers joined in observance of traditional customs. The participation of women and youth reflected inclusivity and cultural unity, while the distribution of gifts was received with heartfelt appreciation. The interaction significantly contributed towards building trust and enhancing mutual understanding between the force and the local populace. Now, Meitei traditional practice of Jaithaba was held at the shrine of Ima Yumjau Lairembi, located at Hainobok in Imphal West District around 10 a.m. today. Namoy Jam Singh Hajit of Govindagram Mayai Laikai, Wakching Kulen, Imphal West was chosen as the 543rd Jaithaba this year. Clergies of Jairap Loisang and Ima Yumjau Lairembi performed the rituals under the aegis of Angom Ningthau Rasoraj Mani. During the event, Netaji Maibam Panji Sanglakpa of Panji Loisang released a book titled Jaithaba Kumja Kumhoba. President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee Okram Ibobi has extended greetings to Muslim community ahead of Eid ul-Fitr. In a press note, Okram Ibobi prayed for strengthening of bond, return of peace as people celebrate Eid ul-Fitr after a month-long fasting of Holy Ramzan. 71st Foundation Day celebration of Lamlong Higher Secondary School was held at the school premise today. The event was graced by several dignitaries, including 1979 alumni of the school, Dr. Sagol Sem Ibungo Chauba. During the function, attendees paid floral tribute to the photos of late founder members, school management committee members, teachers, and students. They also observed a 1-minute silence in honor of the departed souls and spoke about the academic contributions of the school since its inception in 1956. Moving on to international news. Global oil and natural gas prices surged sharply on Thursday after Iran launched fresh strikes on key energy infrastructures across the Gulf, including Qatar's main liquefied natural gas LNG facility, raising concerns over prolonged supply disruptions. Brent crude, the international benchmark, climbed close to $114 per barrel from below $73 on the eve of the conflict. The spike followed 2 waves of Iranian strikes that caused extensive damage at Ras Laffan in Qatar, the world's largest LNG hub. The facility, which handles roughly 1/5 of global LNG supply, was forced to shut after a drone attack. The latest escalation comes as Iran intensifies attacks on energy infrastructure in Gulf countries following earlier strikes on its own gas facilities in South Pars. In addition, 2 oil refineries in Kuwait were also targeted. The disruption to Persian Gulf's energy network, a key supplier to global markets, has heightened fears that the current energy stock could be prolonged with lasting damage to production capacity. Analysts warn that sustained high oil and gas prices could trigger a fresh wave of global inflation, complicating economic recovery and monetary policy. The developments are likely to have a significant bearing on India, one of the world's largest LNG buyers. For this, India relies heavily on Qatar. In fact, around 80 to 85% of India's LPG comes from Qatar and Saudi Arabia. A prolonged disruption will put supply chains under strain. And now the weather report. According to ICR Regional Center Lampilpat, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 27.4 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 15.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 86% in the morning and 44% in the evening. According to Meteorological Center Imphal, state is likely to receive moderate rainfall at few districts till March 23rd. Before we wrap up the headlines once again. Manipur celebrates Sajibu Nomapan Chairauba with traditional and religious fervor. Prime Minister Narendra Modi extends greetings to people of Manipur. Tension prevails in Ukhrul-Kangpokpi border as fresh exchange of gunfire reported at Sinakaitay village and nearby hills. And NIA files Chargesheet against 3 cadres who proscribed PLA in connection with Nambol ambush last year. And that is all the news we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.